Hi there, Andrew here. I love anime, but I have no patience. So I'm giving every new show of the summer 2017 season one episode to hook me. Welcome to Debut Review. Today I'm taking a look at the first episode of Hina Logic, from Luck and Logic. Alright, the show description reads, On a spring day, when the cherry blossoms have started to fall, the naive princess of a small country, Lion begins her days at school in Hokkaido. Is Lion the country? Because if it is, we're missing a comma. Is Lion the naive princess's name? Because if it is, this is a incorrectly constructed sentence. The school houses a special facility run by the ALCA, which readers don't know what that is, so that's not helpful. The school houses a special facility run by ALCA that trains logicalists. Don't know what that is either. Who protect the peace of the world. Okay. Logicalists are people who protect the peace of the world. Sure. Lion has a lot of unique... Okay, so Lion is the princess. Lion has a lot of unique classmates in Class 1S, including Nina, a logicalist. If Nina's already a logicalist, what is she doing in a class that trains logicalists? Is she the teacher or the teacher's aide? This is the story of the energetic and adorable days the logicalists in training spend together. It's time to trance! Not sure what that means either. I am almost curious enough to actually research who is writing these show descriptions, because they are almost uniformly terrible and very amateurishly written. Alright, poster. Well, that's cute. We've got a girl in a pink frilly dress with flowers and head flowers, and someone in blue. See if I make that a little bit bigger. There we go. And a woman in white with a big hole in the front of her dress, and a woman in a green cloak and green underwear, and another woman just lying there in her underwear. Yeah, this show looks good. Let's check it out. Her name is Leon, not Lion. Oops. Not a show for me. No. I'm not even sure what to say about this show. It's, logicalists are essentially magical girls that transform into, these frilly outfits that you see on the poster. Apparently they're, I guess, merging with a being from another world or an alternate dimension, and to get their superhero powers. Our pink flower person here, Leon, she can control plant life, I guess. So we're training up logicalists because there are foreigners, which seem to be, I think, creatures from another world that are sometimes that invade and are all mean and everything. But apparently it's not really a problem anymore and hasn't been for a year, and I guess they're assuming that it won't ever be. We won the war! Nothing bad could ever happen again. So a lot of the teachers are apathetic about the whole logicalist training program and would rather all the kids just go the hell away. But it seems like the two alternate beings that get merged with that we see in this show, I guess are foreigners, so we can... Doing that is the trance thing. Merging with another foreigner, I guess, makes you a logicalist so that you can fight bad foreigners. I guess. Not totally sure. Oh, the ALCA or whatever it is. Essentially the police, which runs the logicalist school, which trains logicalists to fight the foreigners, which I don't think are foreigners in the sense of creatures or peoples from another land on the same planet. That it seems to be like either other planets or other dimensions. It's not particularly clear, but I'm sure that's fleshed out and explained in future episodes, which I will not be watching. I mean, unless the comment section of this video is filled with, "Oh man, you need to give this show a chance, it gets really, really good." Maybe I'd check more out then, but yeah, this is not something I'm interested in continuing. The main character, Leon, is one of those insufferably enthusiastic and chipper characters who's always smiling and happy. I'm sure she goes to dark places later in the show, but for the first episode, you just kind of want to smack her because she's annoying. Nina, who is a logicalist, even though she's in logicalist training school, she works for the ALCA, who put her there in the school for reasons that aren't explained. But she's going to leave soon. Not sure what she was doing there in the first place. She's an old war vet. She's seen things. One thing I'll give this show credit for is they do a lot of surprisingly nuanced things with her facial animation. Pretty much just Nina's. There's a couple scenes in this show where they animate some pretty subtle eye movements and facial expressions for her, which I really wasn't expecting to see. I mean, it's not like Oscar caliber stuff. Oh my god, best animation ever, but it's certainly more than I expected to see in this show. So, hey, kudos on that. Yeah, not for me. Not for me. So, on to the next one. See you later.